Now when you're creating info bit, first let's have something which is already there. I already have this master data for geographic. Let me finish. Geographic, I already have the data maintained. Okay. Now look at this. When I'm right click and so I'm just creating info bit now. I am creating as what? Y geography by taking geography as the reference. Say OK. Day type, length, properties, attributes, everything is copied. Yes, I am able to change the length, day type, I am able to remove some attributes, cut, copy, nothing. You just only the technical name is different. You can only change the descriptions if you want. Okay. All the attributes and here it shows what is the reference object. Now you just have to activate. Okay, and when I try to see the data of this object, it is actually getting into what? For Y geography, when I say show me data, it is going to what? Clear? So if you normally for Y geography, what should be the attribute table /base/p Y geography, right? Look at the naming /base/py or z. It is referring to attribute table of the main. What about text table? But what about SI table? Is it referring to SI table of all? SI also geographic one. A reference object will not have its own master tables at all. It refers to the master tables of main object. Only body is different, but the content is all coming from the main object. That is reference object. Now let's say I create template now again. Now I am creating X geography by taking geography as my template, not the reference. Okay, boss? Say okay. So even in this case, day type, length, properties, all the properties are copied. If I want, I can remove some of the properties. I didn't want this remove these attributes. I actually wanted the length to be 6. You change whatever. For this, I actually wanted to have text table active. So when you say template, it's like copy from. You copy all the object, and once it is copied, you can still go over changing anything you want. Okay, boss? And then you see I've changed attributes. And if you look at the tables, does it have its own tables? It's got its own attribute table, own text table, own SI table also. It does not refer to the main. So when I try to see the data, how many records you should see? 1000 or 200? 0 records. Why? You create this object, but you have not yet loaded anything yet. So did you understand reference and template? Now the concept: when should I use reference and when should I use template? Yeah. So let's say now I have info bit A. Now I am creating B by taking A as a reference. What happens if A has got A1, A2, A3 attributes? Does it bring same thing? A1, A2 and A3, all the attributes with the data is referred. Say now you have a requirement like this. I have info bit called customer, okay, which has got values like C100, C200 and C300, C400 and C500. Okay. Now I want to create one more info bit called sold to, which holds data for C100 and C200 and C300. Now I want another info bit called 0 sold to, another master data which holds data of C100, 200, 300. Now what are the master data I want to hold in C sold to is actually subset of customer. Now why should I create this master data again and waste my space? Then you should tell me, then why use customer, why you want to create one more? That should be your question. I want to create sold to, which actually holds C100, 200, 300, which is already subset of master data. It's already subset of another master data object. Wait, subset of another master data. So in that case, instead of creating another master data again, what I'll do? I'll say create sold to and refer the master data of the customer. I'll say create sold to, don't have its own data. I'll create this reference to what? Customer. When I try to see the data for sold, it will show the data of customer. Right? Now my question is, why do you want to create sold to? Why do you want to refer to customer? Why don't you use customer itself? It's already there, right? Use customer. But the point is, can I use customer twice in the same queue? Now let's say in the same queue I wanted customer, I wanted sold to bus. Then with same master data reference. Then what I'll do? I'll create customer, use it in the queue. I'll create sold to with reference to what? Customer, and use it in the queue. So my queue will have sold to as well as customer. And sold is and both of them will refer to same master data bus. Did you understand this importance? And in the real time, you will have customer, like where sold to party, ship to party, bill to party, pair reference of customer, or cost center, where sending cost center, receiving cost center, reference of cost center. You will have zero cost center, and you will also have sending cost center and receiving cost center. Both needs the same rate of cost center. So they will create these two as reference of zero cost center. These are the examples where they go with reference. And template is just like copy and modify it as copy from. Do you understand this? So when you go with reference, it copies all the properties except description. You cannot change anything. It refers to the master data of the main object. And when you say template, it copies all the properties. You still be able to change all the properties depending on it. You can add a new attribute, change, remove anything, whatever you want. And this will have its own master database. Again, you do physical loading again. So when do you go with reference? When I want to inform it to hold the master data, which is already a subset of another master data, and want to use both of them in the same queue. And whenever we have reference objects, like say, now I've got customer, I've got sold to. Sold to is actual reference of customer, right? When I use both them in the queue, same queue, you assign both of them to same dimension because both of them refer to same SID table. Whenever I've got reference side objects, when you're doing designing of the cube, we assign the main characteristic and the reference object to the same dimension. So that because both of them refer to same SID table, does not increase the cardinality. What's it? What's it though? Is related to this or?
For informative data relation.
Yeah, he told me. Yeah, I saw.